いしょ。こっちか。
Mr. Obama has said he will not be issuing an apology for the nuclear attack. However, he humiliated at the cenotaph, where an eternal flame remembers Hiroshima's dead. He will be joined by survivors of the bombing. The visit is seen as a symbol of the deepening alliance between Washington and Tokyo. Number 4. Obama to make historic visit to Hiroshima. President Obama will be the first serving U.S. president to visit Hiroshima, where the U.S. toppled the world's first nuclear bomb. The bombing on the 6th of August 1945 killed at least 140,000 people. It was followed 3 days later by the bombing of Nagasaki, which killed another 74,000. Mr. Obama said he will not be issuing an apology for the nuclear attack. However, he will lay a wreath at the cenotaph, where an eternal flame remembers Hiroshima's dead. He will be joined by survivors of the bombing. The visit is seen as a symbol of the deepening alliance between Washington and Tokyo. Number 4. Obama to make historic visit to Hiroshima. President Obama will be the first serving U.S. president to visit Hiroshima, where the U.S. toppled the world's first nuclear bomb. The bombing on the 6th of August 1945 killed at least 140,000 people. It was followed 3 days later by the bombing of Nagasaki, which killed another 74,000. Mr. Obama said he will not be issuing an apology for the nuclear attack. However, he will lay a wreath at the cenotaph, where an eternal flame remembers Hiroshima's dead. He will be joined by survivors of the bombing. The visit is seen as a symbol of the deepening alliance between Washington and Tokyo. Number 4. Obama to make historic visit to Hiroshima. President Obama will be the first serving U.S. president to visit Hiroshima, where the U.S. dropped the world's first nuclear bomb. The bombing on the 6th of August 1945 killed at least 140,000 people. It was followed 3 days later by the bombing of Nagasaki, which killed another 74,000. Mr. Obama has said he will not be issuing an apology for the nuclear attack. However, he will lay a wreath at the cenotaph, where an eternal flame remembers Hiroshima's dead. He will be joined by survivors of the bombing. The visit is seen as a symbol of the deepening alliance between Washington and Tokyo. Number 4. Obama to make historic visit to Hiroshima. President Obama will be the first serving U.S. president to visit Hiroshima, where the U.S. dropped the world's first nuclear bomb. The bombing on the 6th of August 1945 killed at least 140,000 people. It was followed 3 days later by the bombing of Nagasaki, which killed another 74,000. Mr. Obama has said he will not be issuing an apology for the nuclear attack. However, he will lay a wreath at the cenotaph, where an eternal flame remembers Hiroshima's dead. He will be joined by survivors of the bombing. The visit is seen as a symbol of the deepening alliance between Washington and Tokyo. Number 4. Obama to make historic visit to Hiroshima. President Obama will be the first serving U.S. president to visit Hiroshima, where the U.S. dropped the world's first nuclear bomb. The bombing on the 6th of August 1945 killed at least 140,000 people. It was followed 3 days later by the bombing of Nagasaki, which killed another 74,000. Mr. Obama said he will not be issuing an apology for the nuclear attack. However, he will lay a wreath at the cenotaph, where an eternal flame remembers Hiroshima's dead. He will be joined by survivors of the bombing. The visit is seen as a symbol of the deepening alliance between Washington and Tokyo. Number 4. Obama to make historic visit to Hiroshima. President Obama will be the first serving U.S. president to visit Hiroshima, where the U.S. dropped the world's first nuclear bomb. Bombing on the 6th of August 1945 killed at least 140,000 people. It was followed 3 days later by the bombing of Nagasaki, which killed another 75,000. Mr. Obama said that he will not be issuing an apology for the nuclear attack. However, he will lay a wreath at the cenotaph, where an eternal flame remembers Hiroshima's dead. He will be joined by survivors of the bombing. The visit is seen as a symbol of the deepening alliance between Washington and Tokyo. Number 4. Obama to make historic visit to Hiroshima. President Obama will be the first serving U.S. president to visit Hiroshima, where the U.S. dropped the world's first nuclear bomb. The bombing on the 6th of August 1945 killed another 140,000 people. It was followed 3 days later by the bombing of Nagasaki, which killed another 75,000. Mr. Obama has said he will not be issuing an apology for the nuclear attack. However, he will later raise an attendant framework and Hiroshima staff. In return, that survivors of bombing. This is the lines between Washington and Tokyo.
Number 4. Obama to
We
make
make
historic visit to
visit to
Hiroshima.
Hiroshima.
President
President
Obama
Obama,
will be
the
the
first
first serving
president
US
and
president to
president
visit
visit
Hiroshima,
Hiroshima,
where
and
the
the
US
earliest
dropped the
of
first
the
nuclear
nuclear
bomb.
bomb.
The bombing on the
Bombing
6th
on
of
the 6th
August
of August
1945 killed at least 140,000
140,000
people.
people.
It was
It was
followed 3 days later by the bombing of Nagasaki, which killed another 74,000.
Mr. Obama said he would not issue an apology on the nuclear attack. However, he would later raise the Senate, where an international framework members Hiroshima stand. He would be joined by survivors of the bombing. The visit of Sigur was a different hospital in Houston and Tokyo.
Number 4. Obama to make historic visit to Hiroshima. President Obama will be the first serving US president to visit Hiroshima, where the US dropped the world's first nuclear bomb. The bombing on the 6th of August 1945 killed at least 140,000 people. It was followed 3 days later by the bombing of Nagasaki, which killed another 74,000. Mr. Obama said he would not be issuing a apology on nuclear attack. However, he will later raise another Senate, where an entire framework members Hiroshima stand. He will be joined by survivors of the bombing. The visit is a symbol of deepening alliance between Washington and Tokyo. Number 4. Obama to make historic visit to Hiroshima. President Obama will be the first serving US president to visit Hiroshima.
Any book will do. It's
It's
interesting.
interesting.
Any
Any
book
book
will
will
do.
do.
It's
It's
interesting.
interesting.
As long as.
Any book will do as long as it's interesting.
book will do
As long as it's interesting.
Any book will do
as long as it's interesting.
Reverse. As long as
It's
it's interesting, any book will do.
do. As long as it's interesting, any book will do.
As long as it's interesting, any book will do. I don't mind the
I don't mind
price.
the price.
The food tastes
Food
good.
tastes good.
I
I
don't
don't
mind
mind
the price. The
Food
food tastes good. As long as.
I don't mind the price as long as food
I don't mind
tastes
the
good.
price as long as the food tastes good.
I don't mind the price as long as food tastes good. I don't mind the price as long as the food tastes good.
Reverse.
Tastes good. I don't
As
mind the
long as
price.
the food tastes good, I don't mind the price.
As long as food tastes good, I don't mind the price.
As long as
As
the
long as
food tastes good, I don't mind the
price.
price. You'll get better.
You get better.
You take things
You
easy
think
for
it
a
is
few
easy for a few
days.
days. You get better. You
You'll
take
get
things
better.
easy for a
You
few
take
days.
things easy for a few days. As long as.
You get better as long as you get things
You'll
easy
get better
for
as
a
long as
few
you
days.
take
You
things
take
easy for a few
things easy
days.
for a few days. You get better as long as you get
You'll get better
you
as
take
long as you
things
take things
easy
easy
for a
for
few
a few
days.
days. Reverse.
As long as you get you take things easy for a
As
few
long as you
days,
take
you
things
get
easy
better.
for a few days, you'll get better.
As long as you take things easy for a few days, you get better.
As long as you take things easy for a few days,
you
you'll
get
get better.
You get better.
You can use the room for
Use it for
free.
free.
You clean it up.
You clean it up. You can use the room for free. You clean it
can
up
use the room
for
for
free.
free.
You
You
clean it up.
As long as.
You can use it for free as long as
You can
you
use the room for free as long as you clean it up. You can use
Use
the
it
room
for
for free
free
as long as you clean it up. Reverse.
As long as you clean it up, you can use the room for free.
As long as you clean it up, you can use the room for free. As long as you clean it up, you can use the room for free. We stand a chance of winning. You're with us on
You're
the
with us
team.
on the team.
We stand a
The
chance of winning. You're with us on the
You're with
team.
us on the team.
As long as.
You're with us. We stand a chance of winning as long as
We
you're
stand
with
a
us on
chance
the
of
team.
winning as long as you're with us on the team.
We stand a chance of winning as long as you're with us on the team.
We stand a chance of winning as long as you're with us on the team. Reverse.
As long as you are with us on the team, and we
As
stand a
long as
chance
you're
of
with
winning.
us on the team, we stand a chance of winning.
As long as you are with us on the
As
team,
long as you're
we
with us
stand
on
a
the
chance of
team, we
winning.
stand a chance of winning. Any book will do. It's interesting. Any book will do. It's interesting.
As long as.
Any book read as long as it's interesting.
Any book will do as long as it's interesting.
As long as it's interesting.
Any book will do as long as it's interesting. Reverse.
As long as it's interesting, any book will
As
do.
long as it's interesting, any book will do.
As long as interesting, any book will
As
do.
long as it's interesting, any book will do. I don't mind the
And
price. The food tastes
Food
good.
tastes good.
I don't mind the price. The food
Food
tastes
tastes
good.
good.
As long as.
I don't mind the price as long as the food tastes good.
I don't mind the
The
price
price
as long as the food tastes
food
good.
tastes good. I don't mind the price as long as the food tastes good.
I don't
I
mind
mind
the
the price as long as the food tastes good.
Reverse.
As long as the food tastes good,
As long as the
I don't
food
mind the
tastes
price.
good, I don't mind the price.
As long as the food tastes good, I don't mind the price.
As long as the food
tastes
tastes
good,
good,
I don't mind the price. 20? 紹介
You'll
する
get better.
Get
You
better.
take things
Take
easy for a
things
few
easy
days. You'll get
Get
better.
better.
You take things easy for a few days. As long as. You'll get better as long as you take things easy for a few days. You'll get better as long as you take things easy for a few days. Reverse.
As long as you get it, you take things easy for a few days, you get better.
As long as you take
get
things
it
easy for a few days,
you
you'll
get
get
better.
better.
As long as you get it,
As long as you take things easy for a few days, you'll get better. You can use the room
Use
for
it for
free.
free.
You clean it
You
up.
clean it up. You clean it up.
You can use the room for free. You clean it up. As long as. You can use the room for free as long as you clean it up. You can use the room for free as long as you clean it up. Reverse. As long as you clean it up, you can use the room for free. As long as you clean it up, you can use the room for free. We stand a chance of winning. You're with us on the team. We stand a chance of winning. You're with us on the team. As long as.
As long as
We stand a chance of winning as long as you're with us on the team. We stand a chance of winning as long as you're with us on the team.
ちゃんとやってなくて。
Reverse.
As long as
As
you're
long
with
as
us
you're
on
with
the
us on
team,
the team, we
you
stand
stand
a chance of winning.
As long as we
As long as you're with us on the team, we stand a chance of winning. Any book will
Any
do.
book will
It's
do. It's
interesting.
interesting. Any book will
Any book
do.
will do. It's
It's
interesting.
interesting.
As long as.
Any book will do as
Any
long
book
as
will do as long as it's interesting.
Any book will do as
Any
long
book will do as long as it's interesting. Reverse. As long as it's interesting, any book will do.
do.
As long as it's interesting, any book will do. I don't mind the
I don't mind
price.
the price.
The food tastes
Food
good.
tastes good.
I don't
I
mind
mind
the
the
price.
price.
The
The food tastes good. I don't mind the price as long as food
As long
tastes
as.
good. I don't mind the price as long as food tastes good.
I don't mind the price
Price
as
as
long as
long
the
as
food
food
tastes
tastes
good.
good. I don't mind the price as long as the food tastes good.
Reverse.
As long as the food tastes good, I don't mind the price. As long as the food tastes good, I don't mind the price. As long as the food tastes good, I don't mind the price. As long as the food tastes good, I don't mind the price.
You'll get better.
You get better.
You take things
Take
easy
it
for a few days.
You get better. You take things for easy. You get it.
better.
You
take
get
things
things easy for a few days.
As long
As,
as.
you get better as long as you get it. You take things
You'll
easy
get
for a few
better as
days.
long as you take things easy for a few days.
You get better as long as you get it. You take things easy for a few
You'll
days.
get better as long as you take things easy for a few days. Reverse.
As long as you take
As
things
long as
easy
you
for a
take
few
things
days,
easy
you
for
get
a few
better.
days, you'll get better.
As long as you take things easy for a
As
few
long
days,
as
you
you
get
take
better.
things easy for a few days,
you
you'll
get
get
better.
You
it is for free. You clean it up. You can use the room for free as long as you clean it up. Clean it up.
As long as.
You can use the room for free as long as you clean it up. You clean it up. You can use the room for free as long as you clean it up.
Reverse.
As long as you clean it up.
As long as you clean it up,
You can use the room for free. As long as you clean it up, you can use the room for free.
As long as you clean it up, you can use the room for free. We stand a chance of winning. You're with us on the team. We stand a chance of winning. You're with us on the team. As long as.
You stand a chance of winning as long as you're with us on the team. We stand a chance of winning as long as you're with us on the team.
Reverse.
As long as you're with us on the team, we stand a chance of winning. As long as we stand a chance of winning, we are with us on the team.
As long as you're with us on the team,
we stand a chance of winning. We stand a chance of winning.
Any book will do.
It's interesting. Any book will do. It's interesting.
As long as.
Any book will do as long as it's interesting.
Any book will do as long as it's
Any book will do as long as it's interesting. As long as it's interesting.
Reverse. As long as it's
Interesting.
interesting,
Any book will do.
As long as it's interesting, any book will do. I don't mind the price. The food tastes good.
I don't mind the price. Food tastes good.
As long as. I don't mind the price as long as
as
the
long
food
as food
tastes
tastes
good.
good. I don't mind the price as long as food tastes good.
I don't
mind the price as long as food tastes good.
Reverse.
As long as food tastes good, I don't mind the price.
As long as the food tastes good,
I don't mind the price. As long as food tastes good, I don't mind the price. I don't mind the price.
You'll get better.
You get better.
You take things easy for a few days. You'll
You get better.
You
You
take
take
things
things
easy for a few days.
For a few days.
As long as.
You get better as long as you get things easy. You
You'll
take
get better
as long as you
take
get
things
things
easy
easy
for
for
a
a few
few
days.
days.
You get better as long as you take things easy for a few days.
You'll get
You
better
get
as
as
long
long
as
as
you
you
take
take
things easy for a few days.
Take things easy for a few days.
Reverse.
As long as you take things easy for a few days, you get better.
As long as you
And
take
take
things easy for a few
take
days, you'll
things
get
easy
better.
for a few days, you get better. As long as you take things
As long as you take things
easy for a few days, you get better.
You can use the room
You can for free.
You clean it
You
up.
clean it up. You can use the room for free. You clean it up. You clean it up.
As long as.
As long as you can use the room for free,
You
as
can use the room for free
as long as you clean it up. You clean it up. You can
You
use the
can use
room
the room
for
for
free
free
as long as you clean it up.
Reverse.
As long as you clean it up, you can use the room for free.
As long as
You
you
clean
clean
it
it
up,
up,
you can use the room for free. As long as you clean it up, you can use the
As long
room
as you
for
clean
free.
it up, you can use the room for
You
free.
can use the room for free.
We stand a chance of
Just
winning.
winning.
You're with us
You're
on
with
the
us
team.
with us on the team.
We stand
It's
a chance of winning. You're with us on the team. As long as.
As long as we stand a chance of winning,
We
as long
stand
as
a
you're
chance
with us
of
on the
winning
team.
as long as you're with us on the team.
We stand a chance of winning as long as you're with us on the team.
We stand
A
a chance of winning
as long as you're with us on the team.
Reverse.
As long as you're with us on
As long
team.
as you're with us on the team, we
We
stand a chance of winning. As long as you're with us on the team, we stand a chance of
You
winning.
stand a chance of winning.
Any book will
You
do.
do it.
It's interesting. Any book
You
will
do
do.
it. It's
It's
interesting.
interesting. As long as. Any book will do as long as it's interesting.
It's interesting.
Any book will do as long as it's interesting.
Interesting.
Reverse.
As long as it's interesting, any vocal will do. As long as it's interesting, any vocal will do. I don't mind the price. The food tastes good. I don't mind the price. The food tastes good. As long as. I don't mind the price as long as the food tastes good.
I don't mind the price as long as the food tastes good.
Reverse. As long as the food tastes good, I don't mind the price.
As long as the food tastes good, I don't mind the price. As long as the food tastes good, I don't mind the price.
You'll get better. You take things easy for a few days.
You get better. You get better as long as you
You'll get better. You take things easy for a few days. As long as.
You get better as long as you take
You'll
things
get better as long as you take things easy for a few days.
Take things easy for a few days. You
You'll
get
get
better
better
as long as you
take
take
things
things
easy
easy for
for
a
a
few
few
days.
days. Reverse. As long as you take things easy for a few days, you'll get better.
As long as you get take things easy for a few days, you get
As long
better.
as you take things easy for a few days,
you
you'll
get
get
better.
better. You can use the room
Use
for
it for
free.
free.
You clean
You
it up.
clean it up. You can use room for free.
You can use the room for free.
You clean it up.
As long as.
You can use room for free as long as you clean it up. You can use room for free as long as you
You can use the room for free as long as you clean it up. Reverse.
You can use as long as you clean
As
up.
long
You
as
can
you
use
clean it
room
up,
for
you can
free.
use the room for free.
As long as you clean up, you can use
As long
room
as you
for
clean
free.
it up, you can use the room for free. We stand a chance of
You stand a chance of
winning. You're
winning.
with us on
You're
the
with us
team.
on the team.
We stand a chance of winning. You're with us
You're
on
with
the
us
team.
team.
As long as.
You will stand
We stand a
team
chance of winning as long as you're with us on the
team.
team. We stand
Stand
a chance of winning as long as you're with us on the team. Reverse. As long as you're with us on the team, we stand a chance of winning. As long as you're with us on the team, we stand a chance of winning. Any book will do. It's interesting. Any book will do. It's interesting.
38. あ、
As long
昨
as.
日の記録できてないもしかして。いや、
Any book will do as long as it's interesting. Any book will do as long as it's interesting. Reverse.
多
As
分
long as it's
やっ
interesting,
た
any
よ
book
な
will do. As long as it's interesting, any book will do. I don't mind the price. The food tastes good. I don't mind the price. The food tastes good. As long as. I don't mind the price as long as the food tastes good. I don't mind the price as long as the food tastes good. Reverse. As long as the food tastes good, I don't mind the price. As long as the food tastes good, I don't mind the price. Lesson 13. Dialogue. Making a complaint.
Hello, now Jim causing Friday and have mistaken an invoice corrected. Hello, is it Jim? Hi, Gabriel, how are you doing? I'm calling about our invoice. Invoice was corrected. Voice quarters. You ordered for reference unit. That was last month. Correct. This is a problem. You sent me a call with this order for that unit. You could have run and get correct, didn't you? That's right. Unfortunately, the invoice received a system message in 30 days from the brokers. I'm sorry for that. Let me bring up a purchase order on the screen. I didn't make an decision. Special demand terms why. Obviously, someone kind of failed to follow the instructions. Okay, now that the invoice had a problem, but directing how you're going to do this. First things first, I have corrected the invoice sent you. Is there anything else we can do for you? Yes, I'd like to have this in writing. Email with you. And in the email, we would like to be sure that this meeting will not reverse the fact and great. Did you do that?
Considering
Thank you,
Dialogue,
Gary.
and my
Apologize.
apologies for the
This
mishap.
out.
That's all right.
That's right.
And one last
Moving
thing.
on, then.
Perhaps you'd like
What's
to
the drug to be appreciated of the very current course?
Certainly.
Certainly.
I'll
I'll
raise
raise
this
its management.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lesson 13. Dialogue. Making a complaint.
Goro
Okano
Okano calls Jim
calls-
Ford to have a mistake on an invoice corrected.
Correct.
Hello, is
Hi,
that Jim?
Jim.
Hi,
Hi,
Goro.
Goro. How are you doing?
I'm calling
You
about
cover
your invoice.
voice.
The one for the
Who's
voice
the
recorders.
recorders?
Voice
Who's
recorders.
callers?
Oh, the
Oh,
order
little
for
for
1,000
this
units. That was last month.
That's man.
Correct.
Correct.
What seems to
There's
be
no
the problem?
problem.
As you may
You
recall,
recall
when we placed the order for
Set
those
up for that's
1,000
the
units,
unity.
you agreed
You
to
could
allow
have
us
done
90
last
days
hand
credit.
credit, didn't you?
That's right.
That's right. Unfortunately, the invoice received is payment is united 30 days from the other invoice. I'm sorry for that. Let me bring up the purchase order on the screen. I didn't make a mission. Special payment for reply. Obviously, someone kind of failed for distractions. Okay, now that you've had a problem, Reluctant, how are you going with this? Let's first, I have recorded an invoice sent you. Is there anything else you can do for you?
Yes, I'd like
No,
to have
there's
this
always writing an email to. And the email, we write to be sure to listen to will not oversee the fact of like, can you do that? Let's write that down, Goro. Apologies for the mishap. That's alright. And one other thing, perhaps you write the review appreciation to prevent your cards. Some raise this money management. Thank you.
Lesson 13. Dialogue. Making a complaint.
Goro
Morgana
Okano calls
cards
Jim
and
Ford to
file
have
and
a
have a
mistake on
mistaken
an
invoice
invoice corrected.
corrected.
Hello,
Hello, is it Jim? Hi, Goro. How are you doing? I'm calling about an error on the invoice. The last for the voice called. Voice callers. Oh, the order for long-term unit. That was last month. Correct. What's the significant problem? As you may recall, when we priced the order for the last unit, you agreed to allow the 90 credits, didn't you? That's right. Unfortunately, the invoice received is payment is net 30 days from the data invoice. I'm sorry for that. Let me bring the purchase order on my screen. I did make a notation on the special terms containment time supply. Obviously, someone may kind of vary this already in the instructions. Okay, that is not a problem. On the right hand, how you're going to do this? First things first, I will have the correct invoice sent to you. Is there anything else I can do for you? Yes, I'd like to have this writing. An email do. An email, we'd like to be sure that it's not I'll boost reply our credit. Can you do that? Consider it then, Goro. I apologize for the mishap. That's alright. And one last thing, perhaps you write the review position to the cards. Summary. I'll raise this manage. Thank you. Make a complaint. Goro Okano calls Jim Ford to make a mistake on the invoice corrected. How is it, Jim? Hi, Goro, how are you doing? I'm calling around the error on the invoice. The one about invoice recorders. The voice recorders. Voice recorders. Order for the last unit. This was the last month. Correct. What seems to be the problem? As I may call, we priced an order for those last unit. You agreed to allow us 90 days credit, didn't you? That's right. Unfortunately, invoice received says payment is due net 30 days from the data invoice. I'm sorry for that. Let me bring up the purchase order on my screen. I did make a notation, the special payment term supply. Obviously, someone in accounting failed to follow these instructions. Okay, now that you've identified the problem, now would like to know how you are going to deal with this. First things first, I have the correct invoice sent you. Is there anything else we can do for you? Yes, I'd like to have this in writing. An email with you. And in the email, we'd like to be sure that this instituted adverse effect of our credit. Can you do that? Consider Gala. And apologies for the mishap. That's alright. And one last thing, perhaps you'd like to review a procedure to prevent your calls. Some way I'll raise this issue with management. Thank you. Goro Okano calls Jim Ford to have a mistake on the invoice corrected. Hi, hello, it's Jim. Hi, Goro, how are you doing that? I'm calling about error on the invoice. The one for the voice callers. Voice callers. The order for lost unit. That was last month. Correct. What seems to be the problem? As you may recall, when we priced the order for those lost units, we agreed to allow us 90 days credit, didn't you? That's right. Unfortunately, the invoice received pay says payment is due net 30 days from the data invoice. I'm sorry for that. Let me bring up a purchase order on my screen. I did make a notation of special payment term supply. Obviously, someone can't fail to follow these instructions. Okay, now that you've identified the problem, I'd like to know how you are going to deal with this. First things first, I have a correct invoice sent to you. Is there anything else we can do for you? Yes, I'd like to have this in writing. An email with you, and in that email, we'd like to be sure that this initiative will adversely affect our credit. Can you do that? Consider that Angaro, and apologies for my mistake. That's alright. And one last thing, perhaps you'd like to review your procedure to prevent your cards. Someday I'll raise this issue with the management. Thank you. You can complain. Carl's Jim for have mistaken an invoice corrected. Hello, is it Jim? Hi, Goro. How are you doing? I'm calling about an error on the invoice. I'm the one for the voice callers. Voice callers. The order for 1 plus unit. That was the last month. Correct. What seems to be the problem? As we call, we may price the order for those 1 plus unit. You agreed to allow us 90 credit, didn't you? That's right. Unfortunately, the invoice received says payment is due next 30 days from the data invoice. I'm sorry for that. Let me bring up purchase order from my screen. I didn't make an additional special time payment term supply. Obviously, someone can't fail to follow these instructions. Okay, now that you identified the problem, I'd like to know how you're going to deal with this. First things first, I have a correct invoice sent you. Is there anything else we can do for you? Yes, I'd like to have this in writing. An email will do. And in the email, we'd like to be sure that this initiative will adversely affect our credit. Can you do that? Consider that Angaro and apology for the mission. That's alright. And the one last thing, perhaps you'd like to review your procedure to prevent the cards. Certainly, I'll raise this issue with the management. Thank you. Hello, is it Jim? Hi, Goro. How are you doing? I'm calling about an error on the invoice. The one for the voice recorders. Voice recorders. The order for the license units, that was last month. Correct. What seems to be the problem? As you may recall, when we priced the order for those license units, you agreed to allow us 90 days credit, didn't you? That's right. Unfortunately, the invoice received says payment is due 30 days from the data invoice. I'm sorry for that. Let me bring up purchase the order on my screen. I did make an additional special payment term supply. Obviously, someone in accounting failed to follow these instructions. Okay, now that you identified the problem, I'd like to know how you are going to deal with this. First things first, I have the correct invoice sent to you. Is there anything else we can do for you? Yes, I'd like to have this in writing. An email will do. In the email, we'd like to be sure that this incident will adversely affect our credit. Can you do that? Consider that Goro, and my apologies for the mishap. That's alright. And one last thing, perhaps you'd like to review your procedure to prevent occurrence. Certainly, I'll raise this issue with the management. Thank you. Hi, Jim. Is that Jim? Hi, Goro. How are you doing? I'm calling about an error on the invoice. The one for the voice callers. Voice callers for those ones unit. That was last month. Correct. What is the problem? As you may recall, we placed the order for those ones unit. You agreed to allow us 90 days credit, didn't you? That's right. Unfortunately, the invoice received says payment is due net 30 days from the other invoice. I'm sorry for that. Let me bring up a purchase order on my screen. I did make a notation to the special payment term supply. Obviously, someone in accounting failed to follow these instructions. Okay, now that you've identified a problem, I'd like to know that you are going to deal with this. First things first, I have a correct invoice sent to you. Is there anything else we can do for you? Yes, I'd like to have this in writing. An email will do. And in the email, we'd like to be sure that this will adversely affect our credit. Can you do that? Consider that Goro and apologies for mishap. That's alright. And one last thing, perhaps you'd like to review a procedure to prevent the occurrence. Certainly, I'll raise this issue with management. Thank you.
Lesson 13. Dialogue. Making a complaint.
Goro Okada calls Jim Ford to have a mistake on an invoice corrected.
Correct.
Hello, is that Jim?
Jim?
Hi,
How
Goro.
are we doing?
I'm
I'm
calling
calling
about
the
the
error
error
on
on
the
the
invoice.
one for the voice
Callers.
recorders.
Voice callers. Oh, the order for 1 plus unit. That was last month. Correct. What seems to be the problem? In the call, replace the word of what doesn't change. You read all hours and 90 credits, did you?
That's right.
That's right. Unfortunately, the invoice or sales is coming in to next 30 days from the editor invoice. I'm sorry for that. Let me bring up a purchase order on my screen. I didn't make a notation that the space payment didn't supply. Obviously, someone can't repair the floor is distracted. Okay, now that the inventory problem, I'd like to know how you're going to do this. First things first, I have a corrected invoice sent you. Is there anything that you can do for you? Yes, I'd like to have it flying. An email with you. Email, we'd like to be sure that this incident will obviously affect our credit. Can you do that? Consider that thorough. My apologies for the mishap. That's alright. And one last thing, perhaps you would like to review a procedure to prevent the card. Summary, I'll raise this money. Thank you.
Lesson 13. Focus.
I'd
I'm
like
going
to
to
speak to
speak to
someone
someone who deals with customer complaints.
I'm calling about I have a complaint about your product. I'm afraid we're not satisfied with your service.
Listen, here are the facts. We consider delivery later than usual. We are told to expect delivery in 2 weeks, but more than 4 weeks have elapsed since you call us order. I'm afraid I received the wrong item. I received an item that was the wrong size. We received a damaged shipment. We received our shipment, some items are missing. We personally could look at the matter to prepare these steps. Could you deal with this? Could you let us know how you can deal with this?
Lesson 13. Focus.
I'd like to speak to
Speaking
someone
of things
who
with
deals
the
with
customer
customers.
complaints.
I'm
Calling about an engineering error. I have a complaint about product. I'm afraid we're not satisfy your service. Listen, here are the facts. We're concerned about delivery later than usual. We are told to expect delivery within 2 weeks. But more than 4 weeks have elapsed since you acknowledged the order. I'm afraid you received the wrong item.
I
I
received
said
an
that you received the wrong size. I
We
received the same damage shipment. We received our shipment with some items missing. I will just ready to go to the steps. Could you deal with this? Could you let us know how you plan to deal with this?
Lesson 13. Focus.
I'd
I'm
like
not
to speak to someone
who
who
deals with the customer complaint. I have a complaint about product. I'm afraid we are not satisfied your service. Listen, here are the facts. We consider delivery later than usual. We are told to expect delivery in about 2 weeks, but more than 4 weeks have elapsed since we acknowledged the order. I'm afraid I received the wrong item. I received an item that was the wrong size. We received damaged shipment. We received all shipments, but some items are missing. I would have said if you could resolve the matter with proper steps. Could you deal with this? Could you let us know how you plan to deal with this?
Lesson 13. Focus.
I'm going to speak of someone who deals with customer complaints. I'm calling about a beyond error. I have a complaint about product. I'm afraid to satisfy your service. Listen, here are the facts. We're concerned with the usual. We are told to expect a delivery within 2 weeks, but more than 4 weeks have elapsed since we acknowledged the order. I'm afraid I received the wrong item. I received that was the wrong size. Received damaged shipment. I received the damaged shipment, but I submitted missing. I received the good look at the matter and take appropriate steps. Could you deal with this? Could you let us know how you plan to deal with this?
Lesson 13. Focus.
I'd
I'm
like to
going
speak
to
to
speak
someone
to someone who deals with customer complaints. I'm calling on a bearing error. I have a complaint about a product. I'm afraid to satisfy your service. Listen, here are the facts. We are not concerned that delivery later than usual. We are told to expect delivery in about 2 weeks, but more than 4 weeks have elapsed since we acknowledged the order. I'm afraid I received the wrong item. I received the item that was the wrong size. Received a damaged shipment. We received a shipment, but some items are missing. All we would say is you could look at the matter and appropriate steps. Could you deal with this? Could you let us know how you plan to deal with this? How you plan to deal with
Lesson
this?
13. Focus.
I'm looking to speak to someone who deals with customer complaints.
I'm
I'm going to call a bearing error. I have a complaint about product. I'm afraid I want to satisfy your service. Listen, here are the facts. We consider delivery later than usual. We are told to expect delivery over 2 weeks. More than 4 weeks have elapsed since you acknowledge the order. Included the issue of the wrong item. Receiving that was the wrong size. Raising damage shipment. Receive our shipment of some items missing. I appreciate it if you could do the Ramada and appropriate steps. This is. Could you read now? Have you productive with this?
Lesson 13. Focus.
I'm here to help you deal with customer complaints. I'm calling about a billing error. I have a complaint about a product. I'm afraid you're going to satisfy your service. Listen, here are the facts. We are concerned about the recent issue. We are told to expect delivery in about 2 weeks, but more than 4 weeks have elapsed since you acknowledged our order. I'm afraid we received the wrong item. I received the item that was wrong size. We received the damaged shipment. We received our shipment some items was missing. I predicted you should correct the matter and appropriate the steps. Could you deal with this? I could you know how you plan to do this?
Lesson 13.
I'd like to speak with someone who deals with customer complaints. I'm calling about billing error. I have a complaint about your product. I'm afraid we are not satisfied with your service. Listen, here are the facts. We are concerned the delivery is later than usual. We are told to expect delivery in about 2 weeks, but more than 4 weeks have elapsed since you acknowledged your order. I'm afraid we received the wrong item. We received an item that was the wrong size. We received damaged shipment. We received our shipment with some items missing. I would appreciate it if you could look into the matter and take appropriate steps. Could you deal with this? Could you write us now how you plan to deal with this? I'd like to speak with someone who deals with customer complaints. I'm calling about billing error. I have a complaint about product. I'm afraid we are not satisfied with service. Listen, here are the facts. We are concerned the delivery is later than usual. We are told to expect delivery in about 2 weeks, but more than 4 weeks have elapsed since you acknowledged your order. I'm afraid we received the wrong item. I received an item that was wrong size. We received a damaged shipment. We received our shipment with some items missing. I would appreciate it if you could look into the matter, look into the matter and take appropriate steps. Could you deal with this? Could you let us know how you plan to deal with this?
More.
I think it's a good idea to pass on a sticky note. Our boss is known as sticker of purpose security. We really did stop doing that once. I wish I didn't have it with that, but you used it to point the lines in a row. I knew you can do better than this. Is there anything I can do to help you? What I'm going to tell you made it easy for you, but I don't like to understand the sales support. If you have any problem, we need to go through. This means I see the way we do, but on Friday just to respect complaint and sexual harassment against one of the people.
More. I don't think
Next
it's a
week
good
decided
idea
to place a password and sticky note.
Our boss
So
is
it's
known
a
as
kind
sticker
of secret
for
for
security,
security.
so you'd
So
better
you
stop
should stop
doing
and quit it
that.
and once.
I wish
I
I
wish
didn't
you
have
have
it
a
myself, but
visibility
you
this
missed
up,
two
but you missed two way part in the last row. No, you can be the evidence. Is there anything I can do to help you? I won't tell you, but not easy for you. But I like what I see in the search part. Having a problem, we need to talk it through. This message will do, but I'm afraid just received a complaint of sexual harassment against one of the people.
More. I don't
I think it's a good idea to post the password and stick it there. Our boss is known as sticker for purpose security, so you better stop doing that at once. Wish I didn't have it to best up, but you missed two pointing the lines in all. I know you can do better than this. Is there anything I can do to help you? But I'm better to you made it easy for you. But I don't know what it's like what I see in the search bar. We have no problem. We need to talk it through. This is what we do, but I'm afraid just to respect a complaint about sexual harassment against one of your people.
More.
I think it's a good idea to post a password and sticky note. Our boss is known as sticker for security, so you better stop doing it at once. I wish you didn't have this stuff, but these two reporting the lines and all. I know you can do better than this. Is there anything I can do to help you? What I'm totally made it easy for you, but I don't like what I see in the sales part. If you're having a problem, we need to talk it through. This may sit with you, but just later just received a complaint sexual harassment against one of the people. I think it's a good idea to post a password and sticky note. Our boss is known as sticker for purpose security, so you better stop doing that at once. Which I don't have it for stuff, but you missed the two reporting the lines now, so you can do better than this. Is there anything I can do to help you?
What I'm
But about tutorial might not is easy for you, but I don't like what I see on the sales part. If you're having a problem, you need to talk it through. This may sit with you, but you're afraid to just receive compromise sexual harassment against one of people.
more. I don't
You
think
think
it's
it's a good idea to person signal.
Our boss
You
is
also know
now
as a sticker for proper security. You better stop doing that at once.
I
I wish I didn't have a better stop. You miss it too pointing to the lines and all. I know you can do better than this. Is there anything I can do to help you? What I'm about to tell you, this is for you. But I don't know what I see in the sales support. If you're having a problem, you need to talk it through. This man is a shit widow, but I'm afraid you should receive a complaint sexual harassment against one of people.
more.
I think it's a good idea to post this first one in a sticky note. Our boss is now on the sticker for proper security, so you'd better stop doing it at once. I wish I did have this when you stop, but you missed two important little lines and all. I know you could better than this. Is there anything I can do to help you?
What I'm
I don't
about to
know
tell
what
you.
I'm doing it easy for you, but I don't like what I see in the third part. If you're having a problem, you need to talk it through. This is the we will do, but I'm afraid I just received a complaint of sexual harassment against one of the people.
More. I don't think it's a
It's
good
a good
idea
idea
to
to
post
post
your
this
password
password and sticky notes.
Our boss is
Also
now
known
on
as
the sticker
sticker for
for
proper
security,
security.
so
You
you
better
better
stop
stop
doing
doing
that
that
for us.
I wish I
We should
didn't
have
have
a
to but you
we
missed
should
two
report
important
it
points
right
in a row.
now. I know you can do the better than this. Is there anything I can do to help you? Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's easy for you. But I don't like to see in the sales support. If you're having a problem, we need to talk it through. It made a situation but I'm just afraid to just respect his brand sexual harassment against one of the people.
More. I don't think
It's a good idea to post this password and sticky note. Our boss is now on the sticker for the proper security, so you better stop doing it at once. I wish I didn't have to bring this up, but you missed two people on the lines now. I knew you could better than this. Is there anything I can do to help you?
What I'm about
I'm
to
not
tell
sure
you.
that that's easy for you, but I don't like what I see sales about. Having a problem, we need to talk it through. You may not see the way we do, but I'm just afraid to just receive a complaint of sexual harassment against one of the people.口が回らない。
I don't think it's a good idea to post your password on the sticky.
じゃあ、新しいと
Our
こね。
boss is known.
Lesson 14. Dialogue. Responding
This
to a
one
complaint.
complaint.
George
George
Thompson,
Thompson,
customer
food
service,
service,
DLP
their
company.
peer company.
Fields
Here's a
info
call
from Moy
from
Hamada,
Hamada,
customer.
customer.
DLP
DLP customer service, George Thompson speaking.
Hi,
Yesterday, I learned into the online Spanish course. Course for elementary level, but after entering the course site, using the user ID and password they sent me, I realized it was in the wrong place. The course was advanced. I'm so afraid. Let me get the details right up on the screen. May I have a name, please? I'll accept your code. Name is Moy Hamada. Moy Hamada. 8 years in Hawaii? Right. Yes, there we are. Ms. Hamada, I'm afraid we have a form here at advanced level. Must have made a mistake. Can I get a refund? I wish I could say yes, but terms for yours. Each have agreed to provide the tuition fees and refundable once you enter the call site, which you did. I see your point. However, with that action, we can offer you credit for your current purchase and apply the tutorial laundry. Meaning you can roll in a course with the additional payment. Sorry, I should have suggested this in the first place. That's alright. I just determined to get a refund, and I could have checked. Oh, how did I go about enrolling in a laundry? Fill out another form? I took the advantage from the data advanced. All you need is set up as ID and a password. Which you will get in the time by email. Oh, what is it called?
Dialogue. Responding to a complaint.
Customer service, DLP company. Here's a call from Moy Hamada, a customer. DLP customer service, George Thompson speaking. Hi, I'm Lloyd and I'm enrolling in online for managed course. Course for elementary level. But after enrolling in the course site, using user ID and password you sent me, I realized I was the wrong place. The course was very advanced. I'm sorry to hear that. Let me bring in the details on the pass screen. May I have a name, please? I'll ask the code. Name is Moy Hamada. Moy Hamada. It was in Hawaii? Right. Yes, you were. Miss Hamada, on Friday we have a form here at the advanced level. Must have a mistake. Can I be refunded? I should say yes. By the terms of years, we should have agreed to provide tuition fees and refundable to enter the course site, which you did. I see your point. However, you do have an option. We can offer you credit your current purchase in a mandatory elementary, meaning you can lower the cost with additional payment. Sorry, I should have suggested this in first place. It's alright. It's tantamount to getting a refund. How could I object? Oh, how do you prepare the running elementary? Fill out a form? Using the form, we fill out advanced. All I need is a new set of user ID and password. You should get it in time by email.
Lesson 14.
舌が回る。
Dialogue. Responding to
And
a
if you're
complaint.
compliant.
George
George
Thompson,
Thompson, customer service. DLP, here's a call from my Hamada, the customer. DLP, customer service, George Thompson speaking. Hi, yesterday, I enrolled in the online Spanish course for elementary level, but after entering the course site using the user ID and password you sent me, I realized it was the wrong place. The course was very advanced. I'm sorry to hear that. Let me get the details up on the screen. May I have a name, please? Our execute code.
Name's
Mohammed. Mohammed. H is in Hawaii. Right. Yes, we have. Miss Hamada, I'm afraid we have a form here for advanced level. Might have made a mistake. Can I get a refund? I wish you could say yes, but tell us you should have agreed to provide tuition fees and refundable once you enter the course site, which you did. I see a point. However, you do have an option. We can offer you credit for the current purchase. Meaning you can enroll in a course with an additional payment. Sorry, I should have suggested this in first place. That's alright. It is not time to get a refund. How could I object? Oh, how do I go about enrolling in a elementary? Fill it out the form. We'll take care of it using the form and fill it out very fast. All you need is a new set of ID and a password. You will get it in no time by email.
Lesson 14. Dialogue. Responding to a complaint.
George
George
Thompson,
Thompson,
customer service, DLP company. Fields a call
First call
from
from my
Mohammed,
Hamada,
a
a
customer.
customer. DLP customer service, George Thompson speaking. Hi, yesterday I enrolled in the online Spanish course. Elementary level. This is the ID and password they sent me. I realized I was the wrong place. Of course, was in advance. I'm sorry.
Let me get your details up on the screen. May I have your name, please?
My name, please. Ask us the record. Mohammed. Which is in Hawaii. Right. Yes, there we are. Miss Hamada, I'm afraid we have a form here for the advanced level. Might have made a mistake. Can I give you the refund? No one could say yes. And I'm told this rules, which is to provide, which is to be not affordable. The advanced side, which you did. I see a point. However, you do have an option. We can offer you credit the card purchase and product to the elementary, making error the cost with the additional payment. Sorry, I should have suggested this in the first place. That's alright. You can't come to get a refund. I can object. Oh, do I go about enrolling in elementary? Fill it out on the phone? You take it up the using the form and you fill it out quite fast. All you need is a new set of user ID and password. You should get it in no time by email.
Lesson 14. Focus.
I'm sorry to hear that. I can see it on the sound of frustration. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't understand how you must feel. What's the problem? Could you please elaborate? What's the problem? Could you please give me details? I'll get a look at this right away. I'll deal with this right away. I'll make sure this is dealt with. Let me see what I can do to help you. And get back to you and answer as soon as possible. Thank you for bringing this into our attention. Thank you. What you told me will help us improve our product.
Lesson 14. Focus.
I'm sorry to hear that. I certainly understand your frustration. I'm sorry to hear that. I understand you must feel. What seems to be the problem? Could you please elaborate? What seems to be the problem? Could you please give me the details? I'll get on to this right away. I'll deal with it right away. I'll make sure with this is dealt with. Let me see what I can do to help you. And I'll get back to you with an answer as soon as possible. Thank you for bringing this up to our attention. Thank you. What tells me will help us improve our product.
Lesson 14. Focus.
I'm sorry to hear that. I can certainly understand your frustration. I'm sorry to hear that. I understand how you must feel. What seems the problem? Could you please elaborate? What seems the problem? Could you please give me the details? I'll get on this right away. I'll deal with this right away. I'll make sure this is dealt with. Let me see what I can do to help you. I'll get back to you and answer as soon as possible. You're bringing this your attention. Thank you. What you told me would help us improve our product.
Lesson 14. Focus.
I'm sorry to hear that. I can see I understand the frustration. I'm sorry to hear that. I understand how you must feel. What seems the problem? Could you please elaborate? What seems the problem? Could you please give me the details? I'll get on this the right way. I'll do this the right way. I'll make sure this is dealt with. Let me see what I can do to help you. And I'll get to read an answer as soon as possible. Thank you for your attention. Thank you. Why don't you tell me how to improve our product?
More.
I'm afraid we're unable to repair
our
or replace
place
the
maybe
items
there's
you
a
want.
warranty.
I'm afraid
Further,
we're
we are
unable
unable
to
to
issue
issue
a
a
refund
refund unless you have a receipt.
I'm afraid
Further,
this
this
delay
is
is
beyond our control and therefore we cannot assume the liability. I'm afraid we are unable to comply with the request as we do not accept responsibility for any damage or loss in transit. You need to contact the carrier to submit a claim. I'm afraid you made a modification to our product and invalidated the warranty.
More.
I'm afraid we are not prepare price with the item unless you have a warranty.
I'm
Nor
afraid
we are unable to issue the refund unless you have the receipt. I'm afraid this bill is beyond our control, and therefore we can't assume a liability. I'm afraid we are unable to comply with the request as we do not accept responsibility for any damage or loss in transit. You need to contact the carrier to submit a claim. I'm afraid you made a modification to our product and invalidated the warranty.
More.
I'm afraid you are unable to repair the price with the unless you have a warranty. I'm afraid we are unable to issue the refund unless you have a receipt. I'm afraid this bill is beyond our control and therefore we cannot assume the liability. I'm afraid we are unable to comply with the request as to not accept responsibility for any damage or loss in transit. You need to contact the carrier to submit a claim. I'm afraid you made a modification to our product and invalidated the warranty.
More.
I'm
I'm
afraid
afraid
we're
I'm
unable
unable
to
to
repair or replace the
replace
item
the
unless you have a warranty.
warranty.
I'm afraid we're unable to issue a refund unless you have a
Doesn't have a
receipt.
receipt.
I'm afraid
But
this
it
delay
is
is
just
beyond
beyond
our
control, and therefore
we
you
cannot
can
assume
assume
any
any liability.
I'm afraid
We
we are unable
only
to
could
comply with the request
request
as we do not
due to
accept
responsibility for
any
the damage or loss in transit.
You need to
We need to
contact
contact
the
the
carrier
carrier
to
to
submit
submit
a
a claim.
I'm afraid
Already
you've made
when
modifications to
you
our
can spell
product
product
that
invalidate
invalidate
a warranty. よし。今日はこんなもんにしとこう。